Okay, so let's cast on some stitches now. We're gonna cast on some stitches depending on the length of the scarf that we want to knit up. So leave about a 6 to 8 inch tail, and we're gonna do what's called a long tail cast on. We're gonna take the length of whatever scarf we're gonna create and estimate about 3 times that size. So let's say it's about that much. I'm gonna pull 3 times that yarn and start there. That's where we're gonna start. But for this, I'm actually gonna just knit up a swatch, so I will just start right there. Okay, so what you do is you take the yarn, you hold it in your right hand like that, hold the two, and then from the top down, you're gonna insert your finger and your thumb into that hole. Then you're gonna flip your hand around so that you can see your palm, and then grab the 2 bottom strands of yarn with your bottom 3 fingers. And this is how we're going to start the cast on. We're going to take one needle, we're going to lift it up go from the bottom of the left side, and then we're going to go over to this right needle up here. And if you lift your thumb up, you can see that loop. Bring it back out from the thumb, and then you let go of your thumb and your forefinger. Okay? And then you're going to put your thumb and your forefinger into this hole right here. Scoot it up. Make sure your stitch is not too tight against here. You still want it to slide a bit. And then you're going to insert your hand, your first finger and your thumb again, and pull it back up just like you did in the previous stitch, and then we're just going to repeat that pattern again. Lift it up. So here you go again. The bottom to the top, and back through that first loop. You don't have to undo your first finger, just tighten it up with your thumb. And then you pull this back down, and you have that little slingshot again. Okay. You just keep on doing this until you have the desired number of stitches on your needle. When you do garter stitch, your stitches are going to spread out quite a bit, so I would err on the side of doing less stitches than you would think. And when we get to a certain number of rows, you will be able to determine how wide that scarf is. So in an instance like this, you might want to knit up a little swatch so that you know exactly how wide the stitches are going to be and how many stitches you're going to need. So if you really want to create a scarf that's exactly right, in the length and the width that you want, you're going to want to calculate the stitches. So let's see. Let's say that right about there. As you can see, I have a little bit of a tail left. I've cast on the stitches that I need.